is the point?
Hey, everybody. What's going on? 23 Live here on a beautiful Saturday night. All right. We're all here. All right. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody's having a great, fantastic Saturday night. We're enjoying it, right? We're enjoying it. All right. Let me make sure all the audio's in place. That's what I'm doing at the moment. Nice little intro there for us. Leave a chat if you'd like. I might see it. I might not. I've been bad at reading chat, apparently, but we'll get through it, right? We got a great little docket lined up for us here tonight on the 23 Live program. I've got some cold ones. I've had a few cold ones. I was watching SummerSlam earlier, and I was gripping a new board earlier. I got a new deck earlier, and I was gripping it. I wasn't ripping it though. I was just gripping it, just having fun with my grip tape. Put a few lines in there, gripped it up, and it's ready to go. My board I have now is on its way out. It's on its way out because they last me a few. I don't know. If I don't break them, I'm gonna probably focus it on something. I'll try to do something on it and focus it eventually. You gotta have a backup. So I gripped a new board tonight. It was fun while watching the SummerSlam pay-per-view. No longer pay-per-view. It dates me a little bit. That does date me. But we got a nice little docket here tonight. I drew a nice little thumbnail. We got the Dern Bros, who I know nothing about. I don't know shit about the Dern Bros. I really don't. I just know that they're the Derns. And I know that it was really hard. It was really hard to draw these guys. Like, look at these guys. It's hard to draw these guys. I kept drawing them, and they would all look the same. These guys would look the same. Oh my gosh, that music kicked in loud. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know. Everybody but the goth one. The goth one is the easiest to draw out of these three. I'll tell you that. The two on the right here, the one in the middle and the one on the far right, hardest to draw because they're like the same guy. Once you start drawing these guys, they're the same guy. I used pretty much the template of the dude on the far right's head for all three of them when I drew them. But I think it turned out all right. Pretty good thumbnail. And if you're joining us live, thank you for joining us live. Feel free to leave a chat. Number 23 here. We're going to get into the Dern Bros, and we're going to get into some 360 flip talk, tray flip talk, along with a little bit of serious talk about addiction, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to want to stay tuned for the end because it's very important, and it's not to be taken lightly. And I know some people don't like the way I do the show. Oh, I talk a little. He's slow. He does like he's talking like radio. Get over it. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna do things the way I want to do them, regardless of your comments or whatever. All right. Anyway, yeah, these guys were hard to draw. Look. Here's my template, man. As you see, I kind of just used the dude on the far right. I used his face shape, and I was just kind of drawing with that. No AI used here, okay? Unlike our good friend, Chris Roberts, no AI used here on the 23 program. Chris helped us out last week with the Gifted Hater episode we did last week. A fantastic episode, a lot of views last week, some great comments, some praise, some hate. I love it all. Bring it all in. But this was me sketching about midway through. I sent this to my executive producer, Rerun, for confirmation that that he could tell the difference between the two. I was like, do you know which one's which of the Dern Bros? He was like, yeah, I can tell. That one on the far left there is the goth one. I said, yes. That is the goth one. You can tell. Look at him. Perfect. I think I did a good job. It took me a minute. You don't realize how many times I erased the one in the middle with the headband. I didn't even realize he wore a headband. I had to make his headband nice and thick for the thumbnail. I have the thumbnail right here. Look at that. I made a headband a little more thicker than the shoestring he has wrapped around his skull there. I should think about making some 23 beanies, right? I should make some merch to sell to to make money off my audience, right? Go against everything I stand for, right? No, I won't do that. You can just enjoy it here in the thumbnail. Yeah, these guys were hard to draw for the thumbnail, but I don't know anything about their stuff, man. I really don't know anything about the Dern Bros. If you've got knowledge on the Dern Bros, let me know. I don't have any fucking knowledge on these guys. I do have the PCE server top 8 loaded up, though, before we get into the Dern Bros. This is edited by my executive producer, Rerun. Check out Rerun's channel, at RerunZine, right here on YouTube. And this is on the Good Morning General Chat YouTube page, which you can also check out. A lot of great content over there, a lot of good interviews. Check out Good Morning General Chat and the PCE Discord server. Submit your 3 clips if you would like to get in. You need 3 clips to get in. The likes of the first person here in this video are in the PCE, and if you would like to join, you can do so. You might not get in. There is a process. But nonetheless, submit your clips. Try to get into the PCE. Check out this sweet, sweet top 8 by RerunZine. Let me make sure the volume is correct before I hit play, because I want everyone to be able to hear this. Jesus.
It's alright. Good save. Good save.
You're right, boss.
What a fish.
All I perceive is wasted and broken
Song by Vasily Grind.
streams, sacred when spoken, slam into me and into the ditch of debris. And you smoke in the park, sleep in greenery, everyone barks, they're all still leaving to tear out your heart, would send all your secrets to me.
Sick fade out.
But
I love it. Oh! Oh my god. Hell yeah. I'm hyped as fuck. Ooh, jeez, that was buttery. Duran is, oh! Can't even finish a thought. Love it. That was a nice straight nose bend too. That was smooth. How that didn't get, I don't know. Clip of the month. Oh, I made the credits. Let's just stick around for the credits.
Silence.
Hell yeah, rerun, dude. So fucking good, dude. Veta. What's up, Veta? Got Veta in the chat. it's playing the other ones, which I'm down to watch, but fantastic edit rerun, dude. The bubbles in the soda bottles were a fantastic touch. Fantastic, dude. The whole thing is rewatchable as fuck. Shout out to Rerun. Check out all the stuff over there. As you see, there's some more top 8s. Submit your 3 clips. Link in the description down below here on the number 23 channel. We got Veta in the chat here. Your drawing of them is spot on. If they sold their own brand of knockoff flaming Cheetos, that'd be on the front of the bag. Okay, I can kind of see that. I can kind of see that. It says like Dern Bros Extreme Chips. The Dern Bros got the munchies. They don't even like smoke, you know what I'm saying? They're not even like stoner like dudes really. But they got the munchies, y'all. By the Dern Bros Thin Crisps. They would call them crisps. They'd be British about it. Dern Bros Crisps. Stony Baloney says solid edit. Hell yeah. Rerun is got the skills to pay the bills. Peggy Hills. You can't go wrong with a rerun edit. Our executive producer here on the 23 channel. I run everything by Rerun. He's a very smart person and very talented. Check out all of his stuff. You can also get a magazine. There's a nice zine Rerun makes. If you some physical media that you can enjoy and own. I have all 3 issues so far of the Rerun zine. Check it out, man. It's all about you tonight, Rerun. Little did we know, man. Let's check out the Dern Bros channel. I want to go over to their channel and see what they have to offer. Dern Brothers. There they are. The first thing you... Alright, they're Bam Margera in the thumbnail. He's always in the thumbnail, it seems like. I don't want to see their... Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to review their homepage first. Right? Here's their homepage. They've got a For You page, their videos, Bam Margera collabs. Okay, Bam Margera has made the front page. He's in the thumbnails so much that he's got his own little slice of life here on their home tab. Now, you can edit your home tab here on YouTube and put what you want people to view when they go to their front page, and they know that BAM is getting the clicks. Look at that, 1.9 million views, 1 million, 1.6, 3.3, 9 million. Like, holy shit. People want Bam Margera. People want to watch Bam Margera. They've AI'd the fuck out of his appearance here in the thumbnails. And they've cleaned him up and made him look a little bit better than he does, probably. Especially in this latest one. Like, look at Bam. He just looks like he's full of life and great right now. Which he is, but not this much physically. Right? And look at him in April and Phil's house there. Like, how they edited his eyes there. He looks like a fucking snake. He looks like, I don't know. He looks like he's Phil's too. Phil's eyes are weird, dude. All their eyes are weird. They look like they're lizard people. All right, we got Rerun saying thank you. Thank you, VM. I love a thick glaze. All right. I'm not sure what that's about, but sure. VM. Like I said, guys, I'm shitty at reading the chat. So I love how Y2K, the Dern Bros, are cool pants, big gaps. Okay, see, I don't know anything about these guys. I don't know what their names are or anything, okay? This is a Dern Bros lookbook, okay? What we're experiencing here. And I'm trying to determine who is my favorite Dern. Who's your guys' favorite Dern? There's Howard Dern, there's Cliff Dern, and the goth one. Which one is your favorite Dern? Right now, my favorite is the goth one, just based off appearance alone and draw ability. Yeah, the goth one is probably my favorite. I don't know. Which one's your guys' favorite? I like the goth one was the easiest to draw, for sure. But the other two kind of are the same. I don't know. Is it Howard? Which one's Howard? We're going to make Howard the one with the bandana, and we're going to make Cliff the one with the 23 beanie. Okay, there's Howard and Cliff and the goth one. That's how we're going to determine them. Sorry for that loud jolting, but I felt like changing the music in the middle of that. I'm going to keep it low too as we check out this channel, man. Let me get rid of this photo. The Dern Bros. So we checked out their homepage, and I think that's really telling with the Bam Margera collabs, how much they love Bam. Yeah, like you said, they seem to be not excluding skateboarding from their actual uploads, which is nice. So can't hate them for that. Bam looks really round in this. Bam checks out the lightning bolt over there. Okay, that's it. That's all they got there on their homepage. Let's go to their latest videos. I would like to go to their oldest videos, actually. The Dern Bros go to Bam Margera's house is the first video, so it's telling, man. They were plotting on Bam. They were preying on Bam Margera from the very beginning. They had him in their eyesights. They said, there's a gold mine here. There's a gold mine with the heartogram, and we know what we're doing. These three guys set out to get Bam, and eventually they did, right? They had to put in some work. They had to put in some work. Okay, and we got some actual skate parts in between here, it seems like. Kane and Dern, which is one of their real names. I prefer Howard or Cliff. It sounds better. I already named you guys. You guys don't need names now. Skateboarding, everything we buy at a thrift store. Okay, so they were trying to be like Braille, seems like. Doing, you know, bomb drops and shit. off of little tyke tables. All right. Skating weird rails with blunt steel. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here's Bam's first appearance. Kickflip over Bam Margera on our backyard skate park. Bam's first appearance here 4 years ago. And there's Bam in the thumbnail. Not AI'd. As you see, not AI'd. They actually, looks like photoshopped his head. Very funny. These thumbnails are way better. This is a way better era for the Dern Bros. Like, look at the big heads they're putting on everybody. That's funny. That's good. I like this. There's something about this is nice. I don't know. Because I can tell they made it. It's, I don't know. It's just funny. I like it. It's goofy. It's funny. The big heads. Bam Margera in the thumbnail with the big head. That's good. I don't hate it. Bam is cool, but fucking Jackass is so played out and sad, says Stony Baloney. I can't, you know, I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. I don't think that's a hot take at all. I think that's a kind of a modern take, and one that I find so true. Cracking another one. Veta says, Dern Bros and Bam is such an unexpected pairing. Dern Bros are super wholesome, and Bam is Bam. Are they wholesome? Are these guys wholesome? I'm trying to determine if these guys are wholesome, really, for the long run. Because I can't really tell if I like them. Here they are with Chris Hyatt of Chris Hyatt YouTube fame. They seem wholesome, but like the ones that seem wholesome are the most evil. They are the most evil. And I'm trying to, you know, I'm trying to clear these guys. I'm trying to give them an ocular pat down and clear these guys. Veta says, yeah, the spot history ones are sick. Like how they include locals clips too. Yeah, okay, so I will be completely honest. I've seen one of the spot history ones, and I don't remember which one it was, but I have seen one of the spot history ones. Not in my algorithm, though, for some reason. The Dern Bros. They never pop up. And pretty good views on some of their old videos. 12K, you know, 5.6, 2.7. I mean, it's not about the views, but it really is. It really is. When it comes down to it, what is everyone vying for? This thumbnail is great. I love this thumbnail because he's got a big head and he's really far away. See, there's some really good thumbnails. The ones with them in the corner, I don't know. I never click on shit like that anymore. Uh-oh, skating the widest board they make 3 years ago. Here's the start of the wide board bullshit era. All right. The egg board. Steve-O's new backyard ramp. Yeah, dude. All right. Okay, so here's Bam again. He wasn't featured again until a year later on the channel here with the Dern Bros, and then he became an exclusive content machine for them, an Andy Anderson of sorts with certain people here on YouTube. And yeah, there's Corey Duffel. Okay, yeah, see, the skate history ones do seem very cool. They do seem very cool. Let's watch this one. I like Corey Duffel a lot. Let's not listen to this Ortega Taco at Old El Paso taco ad. Although I do enjoy their taco sauce. YouTube Premium, no thanks. Fuck off. I'll just mute the.
California. And this mountain-sized gap behind me is known as the Davis Gap.
All right. Yeah. I know this gap from videos. There's our hero, Chris Joslin. Look, I ain't going nowhere, man. Look, I ain't going nowhere. In fact, $64.99 for shoes at Lakai.com. They have their pros out there shilling their fucking cheap shoes. What a boner.
There it is.
It's looking pretty long.
This thing's huge.
Yeah. It's not as tall as I thought, but it's definitely about as long as I thought.
It looks like
Oh, that's what she said. They give me more of a man-child vibe, so they seem harmless. I just did a "that's what she said" joke, and then you called them a man-child. Maybe it's me. Maybe I should turn that music off too while I'm trying to watch a video. Kind of funny how in their earlier vids they made such a point about making the channel different from other skate channels and not being lame, but now they're just making BAM and doing Danny Duncan collabs. Says Sia GG's. What's up, Sia? Thank you for being a part of the chat. And I couldn't agree with you more. I don't know much about the Dern Bros, but just from the look through of their thumbnails there, and to what they are today, because I did scroll the homepage and noticed Bam had his own little kiosk on the homepage of the Dern Bros. Bam's got his own little mall kiosk. He's selling lotion on the Dern Bros YouTube homepage, and I couldn't help but notice that. Yeah, it makes sense. Your comment makes a lot of sense.
That's a 9 flat 9 right there. So 18 stair height.
I think it might come down a little.
This looks like it slopes down a little, so maybe it's a...
More of like a 19. We'll just round up to 20, make it sound cooler. I mean, it's basically the same size as El Toro.
I think it's the same size as El Toro, but I think it's a longer gap to travel.
If you don't know, you're blowing it, but first person to ollie this, Jamie Thomas, and like the late 90s, probably.
I didn't know that. I'm not blowing it, dude. I didn't know that, and I'm not blowing it. If anything, you're blowing it by using your brain, your brain storage for that.
98, man. I think.
Like, I know it now, but I'm gonna forget it later because I'm smart.
Yeah, he started it off for more tricks to come. It was known as the Jamie Thomas Gap for a while, up until other people started skating it, and then it just got called the Davis Gap after that.
So yeah, Jamie Thomas.
The goth one is the best, y'all. Look at this. He's not the best based off look alone. He's got the one side of long hair coming out the side on the beanie. The ripped pant, the ridiculously ripped pants. Like your eyes are immediately drawn to this fucker's knees. Immediately. And he's got the matching green on the shoe to match his shirt there. This dude looks like a manager from a Spencer's Gifts in 2004. I love him.
98 did the ollie, and no one else touched this gap until Corey Duffel came with the front 180.
God! Dude, why does Corey Duffel's 180 look so... Dude, look how far away Corey Duffel is. God! Bro. The hand scrape makes it so much cooler. Like, that's why that violation shit is so annoying. It's like... Violations are cool. When has breaking the rules not been cool? Rerun says, I think one's on 0 and the other is on heroin. Very wholesome. Oh, really? Which one's on heroin? Don't tell me it's the fucking goth one. God damn it. Is it the goth one?
Corey, how you doing?
What's up?
We went to the Davis Gap.
Oh, so they got the goth one to interview Corey. They said, Corey... they said, Corey Duffel, he's got tight pants. Hey, Goth Dern, would you like to interview Corey Duffel?
And you did the 180. Can you tell us the story behind it? What year was it? And what was it like that day?
It was, I think, 2006. But first off, I went there. I was skating with Mike Carroll, Rick Howard, and Guy Mariano.
All right, that's boring as fuck. This is just interview portion. I'm not going to watch interview.
I was like, okay, that's cool. It worked.
Oh, my God. We didn't see this angle. Holy God.
It was like third go, I believe, was the one I made.
Wow.
I was like, okay, that's cool. It worked.
Oh!
But like,
dude, that angle was insane. Okay, yeah, these history videos are sick. Like, I can appreciate them for this. We're not going to watch this ad. We're not going to let YouTube get us... Oh, look, there's our hero, Danny Duncan. I didn't even know who this fucker was either. I'm a little bit out of it. This is a members only video, guys. I'm sorry. Extra footage. If you would like to see extra footage from Danny Duncan in Inglewood, Florida, you're gonna have to become a member of the Dern Bros. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to play that. We were on their oldest video, and we're gonna keep scrolling because this is about where I was. Yep. All right, we're about 2 years ago at this point. They're copying Hot Ones. It's really smart to put Hot Ones in the thumbnail there. People love those types of clicks. They made those members only. Castle Bam previews. Torrey Pines High School. Castle Bam. Bam Margera. Castle Bam Uncut. Members only interview. Look, all these old Bams when he was still kind of like fat. I mean, he still is fat, but these ones, you know. All right, 1 year ago. This is like the start of it. It's like 1 year. It's been like 1 year of straight Bam in thumbnails. Like 1 year. Like, look at that awful mask, by the way. One of the worst masks I've ever seen. I just watched The Mask last night. I'm not even fucking kidding. It was on TV, and I left it on, and I said, I love this movie, so I'm leaving it on. And I've seen some great Mask cosplays, and I've done some great ones in the past. My cosplay for The Mask when I was 13 years old is better than this Halloween Hellbomb edition here. Stoney says, is Danny Duncan like a Nepo baby Florida dirt bike guy? I don't know. I thought he interviewed... Who is the guy interviewing people about aliens on YouTube? Is that not Danny Duncan? I'm confused. Like a lot of these guys with like the curly swoop hair all look the fucking same. Why are there so many people still around that look like Logan Paul from 13 years ago? Like Logan Paul can still look like Logan Paul from 13 years ago, but we don't need everybody looking like that. Jesus. The goth one doesn't skate? What? No way, dude. No way. The goth one doesn't skate? There's no way. Is he just a wrestling fan? Because here's Darby Allin. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know enough about these guys. But there seems to be more than meets the eye with their YouTube conglomerate here. How are they doing on shorts, man? What do they do on shorts? Oh, I've seen their shorts and I haven't even realized it. Like the Raekwon when I saw this one. Raekwon didn't even do the same face. He does have some crazy teeth, though, Raekwon. Hates mustard. I can appreciate that. They're doing all right in views, man. I mean, they rack them in with Bam Margera, dude. Bam Margera is clearly the one bringing them all in. I mean, 1.4, 19 million, 3 million, 15 million. Ones that he's not in it's like 150K. Like, look at Tony Hawk. He's bringing in 150K views to Bam Margera's 15 million. Okay, 1.1 million if Tony Hawk eats a chicken sandwich. Okay, because people are just shocked that a man that old can swallow whole food still. Okay. I don't know. Should I watch any more of the Dern Bros here? Bam's house. I mean, none of this like interests me. I guess that's why I don't click it, and they're not on my radar. Breaking a world record at Castle Bam twice. Like, yeah, this is like a bunch of like it's like Dude Perfect. It reminds me of like Dude Perfect, which I fucking hate. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Some of it, something about it. The skating in it can be cool. Like I like big gaps. I like the spot research. That's very cool. But there's something about it I don't like, and I know I haven't watched a lot of the video, but, you know, it's what it is. He has to skate. He's probably just shy. He's goth, dude. Come on, man. Just leave him alone. He skates, bro. He can tray flip. All right? Unlike your boy. My little brother skates better than me, too. Not mine. My brother can't balance worth a shit on a skateboard. I'll school him any day on that shit. He's a fucking noob. Is the algorithm haircut? It's the algorithm haircut, I guess. I love him in this photo. In this Bam versus Darby Allin photo. He looks good. I mean, I don't know, man. That's the Dern Bros, man. They have a content castle over here that they're just building. With Bam Margera at the helm, man. And I'm to believe that all three of them can at least 360 flip. All three of these guys can definitely 360 flip. Veta says, he skates. Dalton and Kanan are just way better. Okay. Okay, Dalton and Kanan are just way better. They're the ones that end up going pro, I guess. The other one didn't go pro. I don't know, man. I don't know. But that's the Dern Bros, guys. Thanks everybody for tuning in. If you're tuning in live, thank you for being here. Leave a chat if you'd like. We got Veta Rerun, Stunny Baloney in the chat. We were checking out the Dern Bros, seeing if they're evil or not. I'm trying to figure out which one's my favorite. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say the goth one. The goth one is my favorite. Out of Howard Dern, Cliff Dern, and the goth one, the goth one's my favorite, right? It's like how Roger Bagley has no clips. Oh, preach. They rented Bam Margera for what? They got a fucking 8-year lease on the guy? What's he owe them, man? I mean, I bet he appreciates them AIing the shit out of his appearance in the thumbnails, but Jesus. Got Random in here. Hello, everybody. What's up, Random? Wonder if Nintendo ever sent him a cease and desist for the logo. Yeah, the Mario Brothers stuff. Dern Bros. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. I don't know. A little vanilla for my taste. They're a little vanilla. And their stuff's a little dude perfect-y for my algorithm. Although I have just spent way too long on their YouTube page, and now YouTube will think otherwise. Shit. Huh. Well, that's something. I gotta take a whiz. All right, I gotta take a whiz. I'll be right back. Wonder if Nintendo ever sent them a cease and... Oh, I read that. I like the rock and roll Zero Dern, bro. I saw him splat a gap really bad one time, and it was sick. Dude, I'm not denying that any of these dudes are sick. I am not denying that any of these dudes know how to rip on a skateboard. I know they know how to do that. Strictly judging them as content creators, as people like me. But I got a whiz, man. I've had a few, so I'm gonna go take a whiz. I'll be right back, guys. What should I put on here? You know what? I'll have some fun with this. You guys can watch it's Tony Hawk's Chicken Restaurant.
This ain't no boring burger. This is Arby's.
We're not gonna let this Arby's ad play over the air. Oh Jesus, man! YouTube. No one's watching Super Troopers 3 except for noobs. All right, there you go. Actually, you know what? I don't like their music. We're gonna play here. I want to play some Riff Raff. I'll be right back.
If I wake up with depression, I'ma take a swimming lesson. I'ma jump inside of ice Panther, Versace bird dancer. The baby blue Billy got dipped in my land. Bought a OnlyFans mansion for strippers in New Hampshire.
We're back. We're back. Dern Bros. Look through is complete. Okay, I'm done with the Dern Bros. If I'm going to go to sleep, I'll continue to watch more of the Dern Brothers. All right? We're done with them for the moment. What's up, random? What the heck? LOL. I've never hardly watched any of these. Dern Bros are corny crisps. Dude, if they made some like Frito style crisps, I'm a big fan of Fritos. So if they made some like Fritos corn chips and they called them Frito or Dern Bros crisps, I'd be into it. I could see them on the cover looking just like the thumbnail here tonight. I could see them Dern Bros crisps. And it's in their corn chips. They're just plain corn chips like a Frito. Which is underrated, dude. I love a Frito, dude. I love a Frito. It's a perfect dippable chip. It's a perfect chip. Corn chips fucking rule, dude. Big corn. Got a stronghold on my taste palate. Love corn chips. That was crazy listening to that music with that footage. Yeah, that's kind of I've strived for that multiple times to kind of like switch things up musically to footage wise to change perspectives. And Riff Raff always does the trick. Riff Raff. Shout out to Riff Raff, Jody High Roller, friend of another show that I do. Shout out to Jody. Anyway, enough with the Dern Bros. I don't know if you guys heard. But while we were talking, I explained that I cannot 360 flip. And I know I date myself by calling it a 360 flip and not a tray flip. No, it is what it is. But I can't 360 flip, man. I've been trying for forever, for pretty much all my life. I've gotten a few 360 shove-its. Like pop shove-its, really. 360 pop shove-its. They spin so wonky. And I land like front foot's like on the nose of my board. I don't jump. I need to jump back more. And I heard that being described as I was in a voice chat call in the Dumb Data Discord server, which is I'm going to go ahead and call it a sister channel. It is a sister channel to the PCE, the Perfect Cutting Edge. And Gabe of Raiders Nation fame was trying to land a 360 flip for the first time in like 15 years or some shit. And he's been doing it for a while. And he had a great moment where he tried to land a 360 flip and did it live in a call, a very serious call in the Dumb Data Discord channel. So let's go ahead and watch Gabe's video. I have it loaded up here because it inspired me, man. It was inspiring, and I feel like I can go out and I can do this trick now just from watching this video alone. I've watched it in the slow-mo part a few times, and I'm like, I got this 360 flip, dude. I know I can do this shit. Why am I being such a bitch about it? Just my body needs to just do what it needs to do, man. I'm committing a lot of the time, which pisses me off because I am committing, and it just does not flip the right way, or I can't hook it the right way. But let's check out Gabe, man. Gabe is inspiring, and if you're struggling with a trick like I was, or like I am, to be frank, like I am, check out Gabe's 360 flip. So good, dude. So good. And I watched that live on Discord, happening live of him trying it, is going for it. So good, dude. Inspirational. It wasn't the cleanest. Doesn't need to be. It honestly hyped me up more that it wasn't the cleanest. It wasn't so smooth. What's up, Random? Two randoms in here. Random with you and Random Celtic. Random, otherwise known as Not. What's going on? Good to see you in the chat. Someone's got to do a lore breakdown or family tree of the Discords. Dude, that's actually a really good idea. Like, as a video, that's a really good idea. Can you do them fakey? No. No, dude. I do 360 shove-its better fakey. Like, those are much easier fakey. But 360 flip? Nope. Nope. Actually, harder fakey for me. I don't know, dude. I'm very angular with my tricks. Like, kick flip, yes. Varial flip, yes. Like, stuff that's like a box that makes like a box in my head. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's very angular. It makes a box in my head. A 360 flip like wobbles. Like, it creates like a weird rhombus. And I'm just, my brain doesn't compute with that shit as it spins, man. You probably need like a 13 or a 12.5 wheelbase, bro. I made my own custom shit out of a blank. Says, I was raised by robots. I'm just now seeing your chat. I was raised by robots. Thank you for being here. You have a 13 or 12 out of a blank? For what? 360 flips? My wheelbase is small. I have a it's a 14. Maybe you think I should go smaller than a 14? I am a short king, I guess. I'm a short king of the sorts. I'm like 5'8", 5'9". You know how it goes, man. Oh, hell yeah. I would have happily helped you with that idea. I've been around forever. Well, you know, to be honest, as time goes on, I'm realizing I'm still putting things together. Random. I'm still putting things together, dude. You're very much a historian of this shit, and your information and knowledge will be vital. Especially if we ever do something like a family tree of the Discords. I think that would be actually really fun, fun video to do. I'd do it live. If we could maybe work on that and maybe do a live show. I think that would be pretty fun. And I was raised by a robot says, yeah, yep. I'm almost 58, and yeah, it's much easier to flip and spin. Yes, it is. I don't know. I'm not there, but I can just flip and I can spin. I'm on the older side as well, so it's just much easier when I think about things like a box than I do anything else. If it's got an angular spin to it, I've got it. Other than that, it's pretty hard for me to picture. Let's watch what Gabe's 360 flip one more time. Random says, in my opinion, smaller wheelbases help with tray flips, but they make everything worse. Really? Okay. I've heard that too, dude. I've heard people getting smaller wheelbases and it just not like clicking with everything else. Like, because like I board slide a lot of stuff. I grab my board a lot and boneless a lot, and I heard like, you know, and I do a lot of like nose grabs and like roast beef shit, like fucking foot plants and shit. So I can't do it too short of a wheelbase because I don't want to be like hitting my truck or anything with my hand. Whenever you'd want, Mr. 23, I'd be happy to help. Hell yeah, Random. Dude, I'd love to do like a family tree thing. I think that'd be super interesting. To break it all down how it happened, right? how we finally figure out how Sloan is everyone's father. Maury comes in and he's like, Sloan, you are the father. Always pitching blame to Neo. This came from the Gifted Hater Discord and Neo created. Blah blah blah. Dude. You owe child support on your own baby. But that's another lesson for another day, isn't it? Isn't it? 5'8" tall, LOL. I'm 4'2". You're 4'2"? What? Is that a real height? That's not a real height. 4'2". Is that a... Are there people... That's not... Short wheelbase kills pop. Okay. Yeah, I keep it at 14. I like 14. I think if there's a couple points in there, I'm not too upset about it. But if it gets too long, I don't like it. I only tray flip LOL. Sometimes I talk to my staff like Sloan. They do not like it. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. I mean, I like it sometimes because I don't know. The bit doesn't. I don't feel like work on me. It works on something. Best way to get 360 flips is to just be stubborn as fuck and get it. God, I hate how right that is. That makes me so mad. It's true. It's true, dude. I cannot get it, dude. I'm just too stubborn. Too fucking stubborn, bro. All right, let's live things up, man. I'm tired of talking about how I can't 360. Let's watch Gabe land a 360. Let's go. Watch it. I like where he falls over. Right, nice and smooth right here. A little clunky, but, you know, inspirational nonetheless, dude. So fucking good. And he did that on a 15-minute lunch break, Gabe. 15-minute lunch break. We can't hate it, man. Random. The bit is certainly not for everyone. Calling it a bit is certainly a bit in itself. Anywho. What else do we got on the docket here tonight? We're going to take things in a little bit of a more serious direction, guys. A little more serious direction here on the 23 Live channel. And before we take it in a serious direction, I want everyone to know I didn't have a sponsor here tonight. And that's because of the serious direction we're going to take things in. And by serious direction, I mean, it's not really that serious. Speaking of bits. Oh yeah, I know who Sloan is. I love Sloan. I get what Sloan's putting down all the time, man. Sloan's the shit, dude. And I appreciate his artistic outlook on content, honestly. I think it's refreshing in a sense because everything is kind of all blended into the same. I mean, we just looked at the Dern Bros YouTube channel And if you go in and look at the Good Morning General Chat podcast YouTube channel, I would say it's a breath of fresh air if you're looking for something different. But that's just me, man. That's just me. Let's check out let's check out this last little moment. And like I said, this is serious, guys. Well, let's get serious. Sponsored, yeah, okay. We're sponsored by 360 Flip. He might be the only real person on the internet. Okay. I'm very real. I don't want to compare myself to Sloan, but I am very real. But Sloan is putting himself out there. And he's I'm not on camera or anything. Clearly, not here at least. Not here at least. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Veta says, sponsored by 360 Flip attempts on bruised shins. Sponsored by Dumb Data Shins? I didn't realize. I didn't realize that the show was sponsored by Dumb Data Shins. That's good. Shout out to Dumb Data. Hopefully he gets it one day, whatever it may be. But guys, we got to switch it up, man. We got to talk about something serious. And I don't mean to scare you. If you're sitting at home, I don't mean to jump scare you, but this is Dan Corrigan. Okay, Dan Corrigan is a YouTuber, just like the Dern Bros in a sense that we just looked at. Why can't I find him on YouTube? Here we go, Dan Corrigan. He's got a YouTube page, and we're gonna take a look at his thumbnails. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look, so I can show you guys and get this horrible visual off your screen. This is Dan Corrigan's YouTube channel. He's got 173K subscribers. And he posts every day. You see that? Every fucking day at 12:15. And then he gives you some shit you're not going to read. Yeah. He joined in 2012. Wow. The year of the Mayans. It's telling. 7 hours ago he posted. Already 8.2K views. 18K views. 18K views. A consistent 17 to 18K views for Dan Corrigan. The ones with Andy Anderson, where he just like puts Andy Anderson, his name, just blatantly blunt right there in the title. Or he'll even put like new Andy. I remember seeing one that said like new Andy. Like, there it is, new Andy. Hey guys, we got new Andy over here on the Dan Corrigan channel. Like, the views are conspicuous to me because they stop at a certain amount. They really stop. I feel like your views should be all over the place. I feel like if you're a real YouTuber, if you are your views should be all over the place. I get views all over the place. I have another channel. I have other channels. And views are all over the place depending on what you post. And getting a consistency like this is pretty insane. That it's like 28K, 53K, like just constant. Like Andy Anderson should have his own YouTube channel. Like, what in the world, bro? All these views do not make sense. And I pieced it all together, guys. Dan Squirrelgan. You liked him more before the teeth? And Stoney's saying Dan Corrigan before or after. I'm saying after teeth. I like him after the teeth. Before the teeth, he just had like a King Cobra JFS mouth, and I'm not trying to look at that. I've had some dental work recently, and there's nothing wrong with dental work and improving your smile, okay? Your visual smile. So I don't have anything against Dan for that. There are plenty of other things, plenty of things not as old as Dan Corrigan's tooth decay that you could be mad at about Dan Corrigan. But nonetheless, we got his YouTube channel here, and the views I found conspicuous. I didn't find his dental work conspicuous. I found his dental work inspiring, really. I've had some dental, like I said, some dental work recently. I avoided the dentist for like 15, 20 years, dude. And then I went back and they were like, yeah, you did pretty good, but in 15, 20 years, you got some cavities, man. And we're going to have to fill some of those in, and they're everywhere. They're on all four sides here. We got to fix them up. So I said, all right, I didn't have to have a full reconstruction like Dan did here. He's got the Roman Reigns teeth. You guys ever seen
Gifted hate.
what were you saying? Yeah, he's got the Roman Reigns teeth. Like, look. Is that not... That's Dan Corrigan's mouth there. Everybody would summon him in the live chats of Tampa. I need to go to Turkey for my teeth. I'm down to only 29 tooths left. Oh no, Stoney. You gotta have teeth to chew the bologna. We're not gonna allow that. Let's get Stoney hooked up, dude. Oh, yeah, nothing wrong with dental work, dude. I'm all about this. Like, because Roman looked like a goof, dude. He needed those teeth. Look at him now. Look at Roman now. This is Dan Corrigan. The only problem is, guys, is the views. The views is the big problem I got. Why is this song? No, I'm done with that song. Okay. Do we have anything else? That's not bad. Put that in. All right. His veneers look crazy like Beebles. Dude, if Dan Corrigan got a thick tan, I don't think any of us would hate it. Dan Corrigan just started like tanning like a madman. Made those pearly whites stand out some. I don't hate it. Anyway, people are addicted to Dan Corrigan, guys. I'm trying to get to this. People are addicted to... I don't want to be promoting Dan, okay? I don't want to be promoting this guy, this false prophet here, Dan Corrigan. Okay, I appreciate his thumbnails. I actually think his thumbnails are good. He doesn't use AI. They're just pictures with text. I'm not even mad at it. It's pretty good. It's very National Enquirer style thumbnail click. It's good. No hate there. You know, but the consistent views only means one thing. People are addicted to Dan. They're addicted to Dan Corrigan, guys. It's not good. Mind-altering substances known as Dan Corrigan's YouTube channel are highly addictive. Everyone knows that substances, okay, everyone knows this, that alter your mind are considered addictive and that you should wean yourself off. You should do this, but not alone, guys. Don't do this alone. You can do it with support. Let's get Dan Corrigan sober. No more Dan. Dan Corrigan sober. No more Dan. Everybody stop the views. We don't want to see... We want to see those views get down to 15K. All right? Let's lose a little Dan weight here. We've all had enough Dan. Let's form a new group, the CCA, the Corrigan Consumer Anonymous. Okay, if you're a Corrigan consumer and you want to remain anonymous, join our group. Okay, I'm not a consumer, but I choose to keep your identity Anonymous, and we will help you get out of the Corrigan stronghold here. And we have the steps to get you back to your life and Dan Corrigan free, okay? Replace the Corrigan contraband now with additive-free substances and activities, right? You tired of watching Dan? You're tired of being addicted to Dan? Well, get, you know what you can get? You can get some Zen tobacco-free nicotine pouches. You can resort to extreme amounts of working out and lifting weights. Extreme amounts of shopping online or in-store. You know. Still people that do that. Or you can resort to some online gambling. That's nice and safe. Or some fantasy sports, right? You can get obsessed with fantasy sports and online betting. You can maybe politic debating. Maybe you guys can debate politics. That's a nice, healthy habit to have. Content creation, what I'm doing now, what a healthy habit I'm participating in right now. Or maybe you could join a Discord chat. That seems healthy. That seems really healthy. The list goes on. All of these things are healthier for your future than watching Dan Corrigan's YouTube channel. Don't be a Dan Corrigan addict. Get off that Corrigan sauce. What a what a promo. I just cut off the dome. Oh man. This is an hour-long program, ladies and gentlemen, and I really don't have too much else for you. I mean, I just don't like the views that I'm seeing. I know that there's clearly a lot of people addicted to this shit. So we got to get it out of here, right? We got to get it out of here. You know who's a good example? Is Dale Decker. Dale Decker's a great example. He works out. He lifts weights. He's not addicted to anything. He's, you know, wait, oh, that's what he's addicted to. Right? That's a good example. We should be more like Dale. More like Dale and less like Dan. Rerun says there's 6 months Dan sober, taking it day by day. Good for you, Rerun. Good for you, dude. I only see good things in your future, man. Not gonna lie, I'm a straight Corrigan hater. Well, dude, you're free. You are free, Stoney. You're free from all the Corrigan nonsense. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't watched a Dan Corrigan video in like 100 years. As you see, I haven't watched any of these. YouTube would probably tell you that. With the little red bar at the bottom. I came here strictly for the view numbers. My. Yeah, man. Papa's in, dude. Start working out, man. Start online gambling, making content, and chatting in Discord and arguing with people in Discord. Switch up your addictions. That's all I got for you guys tonight. Thank you all for being here. Thank you to Stony Baloney. Thank you to Random Nobody. And thank you to Random Celtic as well. Thank you to Southside Florida. Thank you to Veta. And I Was Raised by Robots. Everyone that participated here in the chat, greatly appreciated. If you're not part of the chat or you're just watching live and you want to join the Perfect Cutting Edge Discord server, the link is in the description down below. Thank you for being here for another 23 live. let's go ahead and get out of here. We'll see you guys next time. I'll play the Dale outro video. Or the intro video, and I'll play it for the outro. See you guys later. Bye. John Hill's company is Butt, and he uses AI.
That is the point.
Put that on the internet? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Put that on the internet? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Put that on the internet? What are you gonna do? Put that on the internet? What are you gonna do? Put that on the internet? What are you gonna do?